What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is ZacNovak and this is ZacNovak Plays Games, or slightly late Novak. In today's video we got this week's Ascendant Challenge solo guide, good old thing, whatever it is. Roll the intros, let's get right into it. I do hope you certainly enjoy. Alrighty, getting straight into the video. Now this week's Ascendant Challenge isn't actually, well, too difficult. It's actually more difficult to find than absolutely anything. First, once you've actually spawned in at Rare Sylvia, head on up to the good old lady chilling on the cliff here. From here, jump on your sparrow and head in this direction. Simply follow the path I actually take on screen and you'll pretty much figure out how to actually get there. It isn't really too difficult in itself. There is, well, really one way to get there, and that's pretty much either running or sparrowing. So I guess there's kind of two ways, but anyway, this is sped up so we can just get there a little bit quicker. But just follow the way I go on screen. Anyway, once you actually get to this little area, there is going to be a bunch of ads. Just go through and clear out said ads so they don't actually deal damage to you while you're actually going in and popping your tincture of the Queen's foil. And then once you've actually gone in and popped your tincture of the good old Queen's foil, simply follow this actual pathway to actually get up into this good old black orb. Now in itself will actually state, if you are a warlock like myself, be very aware you can fall off these ledges very freaking easily, and yeah, it's just fairly annoying if you actually do, because you got to run up and actually do it again. But anyway, from here pretty much jump in the giant black butthole and go into the Ascendant dimension. Once you have entered the good old keep of the haunted edges, this in itself is, or honed edges, not haunted. And this in itself is pretty much what you're going to want to do. Just jump across these actual platforms. You want to get to this little middle area in itself. It isn't actually too difficult to get over there whatsoever. You're just going to have to pretty much follow the paths. Some of these rocks do actually turn, so be aware of that, but yeah, that's really just one of those things. You're just pretty much going to keep making your way until you actually get to this little inner circle. Once you get to this little inner circle here, well, there's going to be a bunch of ads. Also, down there, I think it is where the Alcantara bones are, I'm pretty sure, somewhere like that. I can't remember. Anyway, go through and eliminate all of these ads. Good old Thrall, good old Taken guys, wizards. I'm actually using pretty cheaty weapons. Literally, I really like this actual freaking thing again. The tractor cannon, it's honestly become one of my more favorite weapons, just because it is honestly seriously funny to use in Crucible, especially when someone pops their super. You can just knock them off the map and they're gone. It is fun. And when there's waves of ads like that, you just can blast them away and they just get destroyed. What you're going to want to do pretty much is make sure you've taken out every ad. And some of the ads actually hide and don't try to actually shoot you. They just want to kind of hide, and yeah, that can be a little bit annoying. So go through and actually take out those ads. And while I'm actually finishing those ads being taken off, let me just have a drink of coffee. Ah, I love cappuccinos. Anyway, grab this sword, then pretty much go ahead and actually start striking these knights. One knight after the other. I myself decided to go through and just use my Nova Bomb to kind of get rid of a couple of the ads around here, because it is a little bit easier to kind of, you know, just get rid of the ads. And that in itself isn't really too kind of difficult, but it's one of those things where literally it's just like, hey, these ads are annoying. They can be ads as they are. They are also XP, and I'm also cheating by using the Kansen armlets. So you will see me actually drop my sword from time to time and actually melee a person, because, well, it's cool, I can get my health back, and I kind of really like that thing. But also, in itself, I will actually state that this in itself, the challenge, really is not actually too difficult. Once you've taken these knights down, it's pretty easy. You just kind of strike them, keep striking them, and keep striking them until they drop. Once they have dropped, all the actual other ads pretty much drop too, and that's pretty much it. Then what you want to go do is grab this little, you know, toll and orb thing, and it's going to show you the actual way to get out of this place. And in itself, it will actually state it's one of those things where, yeah, you can also go down here and actually see the good old Tolan Ball, the actual Tolan Ball, who pretty much says this.
Follow the screams.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Then from here, what you want to do is pretty much just jump up the top here and then just make your way back up to the top to where good old Toland's orb is, and it'll actually show you the good old exit. Be aware and be careful when you're actually going across these platforms. They can disappear, which is kind of freaking annoying. Also, the fact that there is actually random mobs kind of just chilling out here and they'll kind of just keep sniping you. And also the shield blasty guys will try to shield blast you. Be aware of those. They can be fairly annoying. I will actually state some of them I really do not actually like. The freaking sniper. Get out of here, sniper. Don't really like a lot of them. But anyway, keep making your way to the exit. It is, well, the place where everything is kind of glowing and you can see all the cool, pretty stuff. Keep going along and there is going to be more of the ads. Just take them out because, again, ads, why not? XP, always good. And pretty much keep jumping across the actual platforms. It in itself really is not too difficult. You get to this little spot, you open up the chest. Once you open the chest, what do you get? Well, I got myself a pretty good actual chest plate that I'm actually keeping on my warlock because, well, it's actually surprisingly decently good. Let's just have a look at the actual perks on this. And if myself in the past will open it. There we go. Thank you. Open it up so we can see the perks. Yeah, not actually too bad. Unflinching fusion rifle, which I really kind of like, and just unflinching stuff altogether. That's pretty decent, pretty freaking nice. I do like that, so I'm definitely going to keep that. And yeah, that pretty much is. Oh wait, no, the actual freaking thing, the bounty. What do we actually get from this good old bounty? We actually happen to get ourselves something, well, surprisingly different. I got myself a tiger spite, so it's really not that actually different. The only thing that's different is it's kind of crap. It really doesn't have the best rolls on it. I mean, I do like it. It's not horrible, but I mean, hey, it could be a lot better. It could have been an exotic. I got a tractor cannon the other day, which is kind of pretty freaking cool. But that has pretty much been this week's Ascendant Challenge. This has been ZacNovak. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Be aware while you're in this area, you can pretty much fall off the map. And if you haven't actually opened the chest before you do fall off the map, you're going to have to go through and run the entire thing again. So just kind of, you know, stay on the actual map, stay on the area where the ads are and just take them out. But anyway, this has been ZacNovak. This has been this week's Ascendant Challenge. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, click that like button down below. Was this video helpful? Did you guys actually, you know, use this guide to go through and help yourself to actually get the good old loot in itself? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do all that good stuff. I'll be sharing like carrot. Wait, actually, no, wait. Let me try that again. Do all that good stuff down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll be sharing like Karen if he was a Sharon. That sounds better. But until next time, this has pretty much been ZacNovak. This has been this week's Ascendant Challenge. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Share the video around, share it to the channel. Helps out you guys, helps out other people to actually see my content. Also, to actually see the actual content of how to go through and complete this solo if you are having, you know, a little bit of difficulties. Once again though, this is ZacNovak. Signing off. Peace out.